Hey, what's up, y'all? I wanted to try to check out some of the older generation of music. Um, you know, there are people that say that the greatest uh, decade for music was the '70s or the '60s or the '80s. I'm not disagreeing completely. Mainly, I'm kind of stuck on the '90s. That's the era that I grew up in, and I think that a lot of new grounds were actually broken in the '90s and early 2000s. Not really the early 2000s, but that's when a lot of really good music actually came out. Um, but not all good music came from that era. This is some I wanted to check out. Boston. I've only heard like a few songs on the radio by Boston. Um, I'm curious to see what I will find with this song. This is Boston. Hitch a ride. Let's get into it.
Day is night in New York City. Smoke like water runs inside. Steal out of the trees to pity every living thing that's died. Gonna hit you right, head for the other side. Leave it all behind, never change my mind. Gonna sail away, sunlight's another day. Freedom on my mind, carry me away for the last time. Oh yeah.
All right, I can appreciate the sound. Um, I mean, like the guitar, the drums, and the vocalists. It all sounds really good to me. It sounds like a '70s rock band. You know, um, It says, day is night in New York City. Smoke like water runs inside. Steel idle trees to pity every living thing that's died. I guess I'm going to try to interpret that. Day is night in New York City. Well, I guess, like day and night, it's kind of comparable to good and bad, I guess. So it's like day is night. So bad is happening there all the time. Smoke like water runs inside. There's steam coming up from the game. Whenever I see like a movie or a cartoon that takes place in New York, it always has like steam coming up from the ground. I guess. Uh, Steel idle trees to pity. Not really sure what that means. Every living thing that's died. I don't know. Gonna hitch a ride, head for the other side. Leave it all behind. Never change my mind. Now, I don't know. Some people might interpret that as the other side. Usually, the other side is death. But I don't know what to make of that. But I mean, as you see from the picture, it's kind of like an alien spaceship made out of a guitar that has a city on it. Oh, but this is Boston, though. But it's talking about New York City. Okay, so uh, it's kind of like I don't know what to make of that. I guess kind of like an escape. He's talking about escaping the woes of his real life. I guess sunlight's another day. Freedom of my mind. Carry me away for the last time. Okay, I think this is about. I think it is about suicide. Let's get back into it.
Life is like the coldest winter. People freeze the tears I cry. Words of hell our minds are into. I've got to crack this ice and fly.
Okay, so like I said, I have the lyrics pulled up. Life is like the coldest winter. People freeze the tears I cry. Words of hell their minds are into. I've got to crack this ice and fly. I mean, it's starting to sound like he's fed up, or he's sad uh, about the way that people treat him. By the way, I have to say I appreciate the accordion like keyboard solo. I really like those. Yeah, I just take a moment to appreciate it. Let's take it back a little bit. All right, I gotta say, I enjoyed the music immensely. Um, I thought it was very creative, and it was like getting carried away, and it was good. The lyrics, however, I think they're about suicide. I think whoever wrote this, they were probably in a dark place, but just putting it on paper and then putting it into music was probably a great therapy. I mean, it didn't do away with the person's problems. I can imagine, but um, yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed it. I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Just because I think I'm on to the message. Um, but for the person, I'm sure it was like just doing what they're passionate about, which is making music. Um, anyways, y'all get at me at the comments section. Let me know what you would want me to react to next. If you have any more Boston suggestions and I haven't listened to it, I'll do a reaction to it. And I like music like this. You know, it's it's like it's so it's soft, but it's hard. And it had like this sound where you just close your eyes and just get lost in it. Um, anyways, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notifications bell so that next time I upload a video, you can be notified of it. And share this video if you like. Y'all take it easy, be safe, keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. Peace.